What's up, you awesome people? I'm Julian, coming through with another new music video review for you. This time we got Finesse2Tymes, 2FithyRicky, a song that was dropped 1 day ago and has over 100,000 views. Just before we dive in and go, a link to the music video is down below, but please show your love and help support this channel to grow by whamming that like button and spamming that subscribe button. Thank you. Now let's dive in. So I'm gonna say off the rip, I think this is my favorite Finesse2Tymes song so far. I just dig the flow. The beat, I think, is definitely the type of beat that I hear Finesse2Tymes, like to use. I'm starting to get his taste for what beats he's into, and this falls right into that category. But lyrically, I just think the flow, I just like the flow, not even judging what he's saying, but just the flow and the progression and the rhyme scheme. I think it just sounds awesome. I really dig this, and that's why it's currently my favorite Finesse2Tymes song. What's your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. But now diving right in, I think it's very interesting. Well, it's not, I would say this is completely relatable to anyone that's been in the whole jail system. Finesse2Tymes is sick of it. He does not want to go back to it. He does not like eating the ramen noodles, does not like dealing with the correctional officers, and clearly is just sick of any time behind bars. Definitely very apparent, and I would say I'm pretty sure the majority of people who have gone to jail feel that same way. Now, I've only been to the drunk tank, and when I was in the drunk tank, I felt that way, but I don't want to compare, because being in a drunk tank for 1 day is very different from actually being in jail or prison. So I'm not comparing, but I get where you're coming from to a little small, tiny degree. Now, I will say, super cool. Dig it. I just kind of dig the whole feeling. I will say, it also seems like, I'm not sure if 2FithyRicky is one person. I was trying to wait to hear where that story came up, but he could be talking either about somebody that's still in the can, that's still in jail, or somebody that unfortunately passed away. I'm not quite sure, so I'm not going to assume, because those are two different ideas. Now, diving into the music video, I gotta say, it's fascinating that it opens with a disclosure that everything you're about to see is props, and I'm like, oh man, here we go. We're about to see a bunch of guns getting waved around like they're toys, pointed at the cameraman, pointed it all around. But no, I appreciate that's not what they showed. I like that they said everything's props, and then you see all this money. So what I'm guessing, and again, this is an assumption, this is me just trying to take a leap. I think he is, just got out of jail recently, and maybe is on basically house monitor. He's on some type of monitoring system, and if his parole officer saw the music video and it's like, dude, are you selling drugs? Are you slanging? Are you wheeling and dealing? He's like, no, man, it's a music video. And then they might, the prosecution might try to use that against him. So he's like, just to avoid any problems with his situation, I think that's very smart that he's like, it's all props. Seriously, it's a joke. It literally says that. It opens with that disclaimer. And I just think it's a cool music video of, I'm not always a big fan of the flexing type genre, but it's just cool, all this money kind of just in the money counting machine. It basically feels like a little isolated casino moment, but clearly they're representing kind of just wheeling and dealing without showing the drugs. It still has that vibe, but it's just a scene, man, just a scene. So I don't actually think anything seriously of it. Also, if you were gonna sell drugs illegally, it's probably best not to showcase a music video of you doing that. So again, I'm gonna double down and say it was just for the music video. Also, as much as I think buying grills and other bling is a waste of money, I do understand in music videos it's a thing, because it does aesthetically look good, especially with the money. So there's a bunch of jewelry, a bunch of grills, and I'm like, I do recognize one dude, the Asian dude with the grills in his mouth. I'm like, I've started to see him in several music videos, but then I'm like, oh right, he's that famous dude that puts grills in people's mouths. Stay away from my mouth, but good job getting the bag doing that your way. But hey, cool song. I enjoyed it. I think it moves along. I think it's very engaging, captivating, and like I said twice now, so I'll say it a third time, my favorite Finesse2Tymes song and possibly music video. But let me know your thoughts. And just before we go, here's some more videos, music reviews of mine that you can check out, because every day I'm dropping more music video reviews, and I listen to all different types of music: American, French, Spanish, Haitian, K-pop, Russian. Hey, if it plays, I will listen to it and review it. So there you go. Y'all have a great day, and as always, remember, cheers, players. Forget them haters.